It's just me and
All right. I'm back. It's starting soon, like soon. Okay, now it's starting. Let's go.
Wow, and we're back. I've been here for a couple months just sitting on the couch. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Dead by Daylight's official live stream. This time it is for Haunted by Daylight, our Halloween event, which comes every year. And we are so excited to have you with us. If you're here on Twitch or YouTube or watching on Scott Junn's stream, hello there too as well. We have a good show for you today. And now I'd like to hand it off to the always rizzed up dork.
Yeah, thank you for calling me rizzed out or something.
In chat.
Yeah, in chat. So if you know Dead by Daylight, you know that this is our time of year. Halloween might be happening on October 31st, but for us, it's a whole season. And for me, it has now been a whole year since my first appearance on the Dead by Daylight live streams. So I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you for all of your support and your kind words, and I look forward to more streams with you. But back to today's stream, because we've got a ton of amazing content. We've got releases to talk about, and we're also kicking the month off with Halloween and with our Halloween live stream. So let's go ahead and talk about everything October and beyond.
Yep. Right. So today we are going to be covering all sorts of things. Coming to Dead by Daylight, there's our new tome. There's our
tome.
Contest winners will be revealed.
Contest winners.
Cool collections, cool merch.
Nice.
On and on.
I can't wait to see the collections.
Jump into the run of
That's going to be dope.
And get started.
Yeah. So kicking off today's show, we've got the event this stream is named after.
Nice.
The Haunted by Daylight. This is our third year doing the Haunted by Daylight event, and today we've got Senior Product Manager Justin Banks joining us on the couch to talk about the new gameplay. Yes, I said new gameplay, and what fans can expect from their latest trip to the Void Realm. After that, we'll check in with our always impressive Design a Cosmetic contest and reveal the winning entries voted on for the first time by you, our community.
After that, we've got Brandon sitting down with Dork to reveal the upcoming Tome 21 named Dominus. This latest tome features all Gothic and Castlevania.
The tome is called Dominus.
Content, so get hype. We're celebrating it by including some of the best rewards to ever come to the archives, so stay tuned there. Then we've got yet one more product manager. We got the whole team on.
I'm hyped, man. I'm hyped.
Kirby on deck next to talk to us through some of the highlights of all the upcoming Halloween collections and more.
I want to see the Halloween collections.
We'll be checking in with Justin Brown on the return of 2v8 to Dead by Daylight. Thanks to you all and your great feedback on our first 2v8 iteration, we've made some changes, and we're going to be talking to you about the evolution of 2v8 moving forward. And finally, as always, we'll close it out with our live Q&A segment to talk about all of your Dead by Daylight questions. So make sure to put them in the chat and look for some insight from us and the team.
Yeah, so before we dive into everything, we've got a quick update on the very awesome and very fun DBD board game. So the board game's been out for a while. We showed it on the show a long time ago. I don't know, it was a year ago now. People have been really loving it. It's super cool, and we wanted people to know we added 4 expansions since the game came out. So talk to us about them.
Surely. So first up, we've got the Unbroken expansion that adds 5 new killers and survivors, including the Oni, the Deathslinger, Yui, Felix, and more. There's also
never played the board game
expansion that adds another 5.
I'm not bullshitting you guys. Never played it.
Including the Huntress, the Legion, Kate, and David. These 2 expansions are perfect for players who own the base game. Then we also have the deluxe upgrade kit for a more immersive experience. This comes with miniature hooks that can actually suspend your little survivor minis, miniature gins with pegs that will track your progress, premium blood point tokens, and a new board featuring the Crotus Pen Asylum and the Orman maps. And lastly, for our players that have the Collector's Edition, the Malicious expansion is just for you. It comes with 4 new survivors, Jonah, Hattie, Michaela, and Victorio, 3 new killers, the Dredge, the Artist, and the Knight, and 2 new realms, and it's available now.
Damn, that's such a great list of characters.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
Unbroken, Gatekeeper, and
that's really cool.
Are expected to be released in early 2025. but you can pre-order them right now if you follow this QR code, or you can buy the base game and get the malicious expansion to start your journey through the fog. Again, follow the QR code, follow links in chat. They're all in the same place. Okay,
this is
so
pretty
this
cool.
will be a Dead by Daylight stream without Twitch drops. Twitch drops, again, are back. We've got some cool new drops for this show, and they're running from now, October 1st, through October 15th. Make sure, if you have not by now, if you've been living under a rock, link your behavior account to your Twitch account so you can get the drops. Let's have a look at what we got today.
Oh, those are nice.
Related, but hey, we're just rolling.
Trapper's Mask badge,
you know,
personal computer charm, and a swirly pattern banner.
Maybe. We've got some great Twitch drops. We've got the personal computer charm. That's for watching 1 hour. We've got the Trapper's Mask badge for watching 3 total hours. And that swirly pattern banner for 6 total hours of watch time. So, business is out of the way. I think we can dive into the show. So let's go to you and Justin Banks to learn about the Haunted by Daylight event.
This is going to be awesome. Event, gameplay, and rewards. Okay, so we're going to learn the Haunted by Daylight event gameplay and the rewards. It's just so sick and awesome. At the same time, it's sick. Pretty sick, if you ask me.
All right, and welcome to our first segment of today's Haunted by Daylight live stream. Because what better way to kick off the Haunted by Daylight live stream than to be joined by the amazing Justin Banks, our senior product manager, to talk all about it. So welcome back to the couch.
It's great to be back and for the spookiest season of them all.
Yes, for the spookiest time of the year. It's almost Halloween, and players know what that means in Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, I
it means
know.
that Haunted by Daylight is just around the corner. And this year, the event starts October 17th. So, what
October
can you tell us,
17th,
Justin,
okay.
about
That's
what
when
players
the
can
event
expect this
starts.
time around?
So for any players who've played Haunted by Daylight last year, they'll remember that we introduced the concept of the Void as a realm outside the Trials, and it was a huge focus of the event. So as a refresher of what the Void realm is, it's essentially the entity's dumpster. Once he's had his fill from a trial participant and drained them completely, he throws away the husks. Their former selves just dumped there.
Oh, okay.
It's a really fun, creepy concept that the team had a really great time creating, and last year gave us the chance to let players finally interact with it, to finally engage with it.
That's sick.
This year's version is going to really expand on the idea of the Void Realm inside the Trials, make it more interesting, more engaging, and be more fun overall, because we're a game. That's what we're about. So we added lots of really cool
There's the
elements that we
TVA
know
poster
our players
again.
are going to enjoy. They'll want to pay a visit there at least once every match, but I think they'll be running through it all the time.
Oh, yeah, I bet. Especially because we're making the Void Realm such a more central part of the play-by-play of every event. So can you tell us more about how the portals are going to work?
So last year, also I guess more of a refresher, portals were able to be created by players using void energy, so the portals would spawn on the map, and after a while they would close. So you would use a portal, go inside the Void Realm. After a while,
The Void Realm was pretty fun in this,
that's really
last year's
cool
event.
stuff to happen. We want you to
Last
spend
year,
more
Haunted
time
by
in the
Daylight, the Void
Realm.
was pretty fun.
So for this year, there'll be one portal open from the start of a match.
And I still had my Wi-Fi
Stay
back
open.
then, so it was easy
Then
for
over
me
the
to
course
play.
of the match, players can use the void energy they've collected to spawn more portals, up to a total of 4.
Nice.
So that will let players enter, exit, pop up in all sorts of different locations, and really ramp up the possibilities over the course of the match.
I gotta say, I really did like that the Void Realm was kind of this, please leave my party by 9 p.m. But now that it's going to be easier to get in and out of the Void Realm, I'm thinking about what can players expect to see in the gameplay changes in that.
So I don't want to say we didn't do a lot this year, because there's a lot of changes. So the biggest request and the biggest upgrade we've had from last year is that killer powers now work in the Void.
Oh!
So with the Void becoming an even more central point and a huge focus of our event this year, it was essential.
Their power works in the Void now?
Make sure that killer players can
No
use their
way!
powers, so they can use the killers that they want, how they want it, with as few restrictions as possible. There's also some other really cool additions for killers, such as being able to now tell on your HUD when a survivor has entered the Void Realm.
Oh.
So you get to know, do you want to keep on hunting them around the map, or go in and see what you find? Survivors in there aren't going to have it easy either, because when killers are in the Void, there's no terror radius.
Oh, okay.
So they could pop out from anywhere. And while there are no gens in the Void, there are hooks,
Okay.
just like last year. So killers can hook survivors in there, which will teleport them to a hook back outside the Void on the actual map. So we're not leaving survivors helpless here, by the way. We are actually adding in things like pallets, lockers, and chests to the Void Realm. So with killer powers, even survivors get some tools to, keep chases and hiding interesting.
I'm really looking forward
Nice.
to that. That's
So-
going to be really fun. And I mean, like you mentioned before, the goal was to make it so that there is more to do in the Void Realm, and I can definitely see it here. So what can you tell us about the brand new Void items coming this year?
So that brings up a good point. You're probably thinking, well, if it's so dangerous, why do I want to be there?
Right.
So the big new attraction is what we're calling the Void Well, where players will be spending all that delicious Void energy they've collected.
That looks
to
sick,
create
though.
New items or abilities.
From the Haunted by Daylight event.
Survivors
That looks
with
pretty
their new
sick.
item, we're calling a Void Crystal. For this, when a survivor throws it on the ground, it just goes poof. And
Oh.
a giant cloud of void-colored smoke will appear to help you disappear.
Oh, that's
Inside that
cool. It's
cloud,
like a
sparks
ninja.
will no longer generate, and characters will be obscured. So it's a perfect tool to help you lose the killer during a chase.
That's awesome. I'm already looking forward to dropping the Void Crystal and plot twisting on the ground. But I can't wait to see what the killer's ability is.
So for the killer, when at the Void Well, the killer can actually craft a projectile ability called a Captured Haunt,
Oh.
letting loose the power of those who've been cast away into the void. Now this is a much more powerful and impactful version of what haunts were last year, and brings them way closer to being something our survivors should truly be afraid of. So when the killer activates their haunt, it will fly directly ahead of them, all ghosty-like, injuring survivors, and then when it disappears, cause any survivors nearby to scream and reveal their location.
Wow.
Both of these should give some players some really fun tools to play with for the entire event, and we're looking to see just how creative everyone can get. A picture is worth 1,000 words, and a video probably more, so let's see these in action.
This is
All right.
dope. Oh, here's the trailer of it. Those are cool outfits. Trickster and Yui. Yeah, cool outfits.
All right. I
That's
absolutely
cool.
love
So
the
they can throw,
crazy
like, a
hot
craft
dog
down
look
to
we
make them
got for the
disappear.
Trickster. That is amazing. Oh, wow. That was great. But now let's talk about the event tome, as it wouldn't be an event without an event tome. And there's a
Right.
bunch of rewards that you have to tell us about today. So what can players earn?
I guess I have
Right.
to. So the art team has really knocked it out of the park with all of these, I have to say. Those outfits look absolutely fantastic. So from what players have seen through the event tome and the rest of the event, they'll be able to earn outfits.
That's
for
cool.
Yujin
Trickster and Yui got one.
We wanted both of them to look like they came straight from a Halloween concert. That was just to die for. And I think given where they are, they've probably,
Probably did.
I think they did it.
Yeah,
In
that
addition to
those
we've
outfits
also got
look
some really
insane.
cool
For
6 new skeleton
oh,
shirts for survivors.
For survivors. Does Kate have one?
As usual,
No, she
look
doesn't.
fantastic.
It's fine though.
We've also got 6 new candy weapons for killers.
Wow.
These have all become real staples for us whenever we do our Halloween event, and are a really fun way for the team to show off the character personalities.
That's cool.
And
Artist got
as a
one.
first for Haunted by Daylight, we also have some great badges and banners for players to earn, which is always a great way
Wow,
to
so
how
a
much time you
Trickster
spent
badge
in
and
the
a
void,
Yui badge on their
hopefully
outfit.
without
Those are
becoming a
cool
haunt
banners and
yourself.
badges.
those are some really awesome badges and banners. They look amazing. And of course, Haunted by Daylight is back with, again, some daily login rewards for this year's event. So log in every day for a gift of either blood points, iridescent shards, or rift fragments. And this year, I hear that we're even giving a one-time gift of 100 event currency for logging in at any time during the event.
That's
Absolutely.
cool.
So this is something we love to do during our big events that use event currency. So no matter when you start the event, you jump in, you get something that is themed, and you can just start celebrating. And there's also one more special thing.
Oh.
Not necessarily Haunted by Daylight, but we
This is
can't
cool.
forget to mention that the day after the event releases is DBD Day on October 18th. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, in Japan back in 2022, Dead by Daylight was officially certified as a Memorial Day by the Japan Anniversary Association, which is
That's
amazing.
cool.
So shout out to all of our Japanese fans. Arigato.
That
Thank you so much
Trickster
for all
outfit
your
looks
support. This
insane,
is
dude. I don't play
super cool for
Trickster,
us.
but that's insane.
So with that, we've got a few things.
That
going on
Trickster
this
outfit
upgrade,
looks
but
insane.
One of them is a series of in-game challenges that'll let you earn a bunch of exclusive cosmetics. You'll be able to access the DBD Day challenge track through level 1 of the Haunted by Daylight event tome. By completing those challenges, players can earn exclusive content for Dwight, Meg, Jake, Claudette, Yui, Adam, the Oni, and the Spirit. It's a lot.
Oh, you already named some of my mains in there too, so I've got to participate. So
Right.
thank you so much, Justin, for showing us all of that amazing content. I really look forward to this, and I cannot wait to play, especially that Void Crystal. But for you at home, stick around as we've got a lot more on the way. Next,
Right.
Eric will be joining me on the couch for our first ever community corner. So stay
Right.
tuned.
For the community corner. We're doing the community corner now. That's insane, boys. Here we go.
The smoke. Too much. Hello, welcome back. Very excited. First of all, very exciting segment you just did.
Thank you.
Now very excited for this particular segment because we are both community people. This is what we're calling the Community Corner. It's a new segment on the show. And today, why not christen it, kick it off with the biggest thing we could think of, which is let's reveal the winners of our 2024 Design a Cosmetic
Okay.
Community
Who won?
Contest. We challenge fans around the world, if you're
Who
not
won
familiar
this?
with it, to submit their own cosmetic designs, concept art, for Dead by Daylight, with the winning entries actually going in the game. So you can expect to see this Community Corner segment come back when we have things like this that are community-centric that we want to share with you. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Yeah, so while we've run this contest for a while now, this year has actually been a lot of firsts. For starters, this is the first time voting on our winners has switched from the Dead by Daylight team to you, the community. Voting took place from September 19th to the 26th, and we are super excited to be able to share those results with you just here in a second. Secondly, badges and banners made their debut into the contest, replacing charms this year. And lastly, for the first time, our 4 community contest categories, Killer Outfit, Survivor Outfit, Badge, and Banner, will have 3 winners for a total of 12 winners overall. Triples. So before we show our winners for the Design a Cosmetic Contest, I just want to say it was an absolute gift to be a part of this year's contest and see the amazing display of talent. We had over 3,000 contest submissions. And it
Wow.
was truly heartwarming to just see all the love and the time and the effort you all poured into these characters, the badges, and the banners. So thank you so much on behalf of the Dead by Daylight team. It was a job well done. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, 3,000. Barely any of them were AI, and I thank you for that as well. But for real, when you have 3,000 submissions and you have to narrow it down to, what is it, 12, 16 winners? Whatever the number is, I can't do math. It's you can't have everyone win, and I wish we could because there's so many awesome.
So many good
So
ones.
keep that in mind, and remember, y'all voted. You're the people who voted for these winners, so let's be cool, let's be normal about this, and congratulate our winners, please. So, we're always blown away by what the community submits, and this year the bar has been raised. I'm glad that we were able to raise the bar by adding more winners. So let's get into it, and let's get into the winning entries for
our killer outfits.
Okay.
And this is going to be shown in no particular order. The winners are an outfit for the Singularity called Desktop
Yes!
by It's Your Boy.
Let's go!
Top. Amazing naming there.
That's going to be a good outfit for Singularity.
Detail
I
on
love the
that.
details. And a little frowny face. I absolutely love it. Next up, we've got an outfit for the Unknown called Unknown Unsolved.
Okay,
by
the Unknown
Shy Boy.
outfit one.
So Shy Boy and Sure Boy are clearly working together here. No, this is, I'm psyched about this. I would kill to watch a noir, hard-boiled detective movie about the unknown in this state, just solving crimes, murder mysteries, maybe doing a little
Right.
murder of their own.
Yeah, I'm sure they'd do some murdering on their own. And last but not least, we have an outfit for the Dredge called Dredge Fear of Reminiscence
Okay.
by Euro Tussero.
So that dread skin one,
So,
okay.
As you can tell, that is an incredible design, and with it comes an incredible technical challenge.
Oh, yeah,
So,
definitely.
Dork wanted to say a little bit about that, just so folks are aware how this works.
Yes, so thank you so much for those pieces. On that note, I did want to say that this outfit, while it was viewed the most and received a ton of love from the community, we are super excited to be adapting this into the game. And for this outfit to fit the technical and narrative requirements, we would need to make a couple of adjustments while keeping the original design idea intact. So we'll be in touch with the artist to discuss this further. So please check your emails.
Okay.
Can't stress that one enough. Please check your emails.
Please
If you enter a
check them.
contest, check your emails. So let's move on to the Survivor outfit category, and the winners are an Adam Francis outfit called Adam Late Night
Okay.
Lecture by Raz
So Adam, the
Pizzazz.
Adam skin one.
Unbelievable.
Incredible Riz.
Riz Pizzazz. I would that were my name. It's so good. And the use of colors there with the black color is so awesome. I would love to have that sock pattern.
He's a cool teacher.
Next up, an outfit for Jake Park called Jake Lone Wolf by artist Kells. Jake rocking my look in the 1990s.
That'll be a
no
good
big
outfit
deal,
for
you know,
Jake.
Imitation. is-
100% that'll be a good outfit for Jake.
This is so Jake, too. I love it so much.
Yes, Jake and I share the love of flannel. And our third Survivor winner is, of course, Sable Ward, called Gothic Romance by artist
Yeah,
Sarah
Sable
Boone.
won.
This is an incredible design and received a ton of votes.
Yes, it's very Sable as well, so very accurate for her.
Absolutely. So very psyched to bring those into the game.
So now let's look at our badges and banners, starting out with our badge designs. Once again, shown in no particular order. First,
Yeah.
we've got Bloodbath by Stormy Simmons.
Okay.
I get it.
duck badge.
Bath, because it's a bath toy.
The
He's a
duck
little
badge.
ducky who's seen a lot of things. Oh.
But keeping the positive.
But keeping the
DMA,
positivity.
Yeah.
Next, we've got A Little Friend by Yuki Yamamoto.
Okay.
Yes. The little friend clearly.
I knew that one was gonna win because that
Yes,
badge looks
I
dope.
love it. If dangerous, why friend-shaped? Exactly. And Into Kitty by Squidsickles.
Oh, okay.
Look at that beautiful blighted cat.
Yeah, I love the.
I'm
little
glad one of the
depiction
dredge,
light on the
one of the dredge
Yeah.
outfits won.
All right, and now we're going to roll on into our banner winners. The first one is called Discarded in Water by Enigma System. So you see a little top-down view
That's
of all
cool.
those elements.
That banner
floating
looks
in
sick.
water.
I like that
Very,
banner.
very
That banner
cool.
looks cool.
Next
Looks
up
cool, man. Looks
is
cool.
Entity Touched Petals by DBD Addict.
I love it's just such a like a bright, positive looking way to experience the entity's realm.
Oh, it's Entity Touched Petals, not Entity Space Touched Petals. Entity Touched Petals. I'm sorry, DBD Addict. That's my bad. And the third winning banner, this is my personal favorite. It's Riding Maurice by
Yeah, that one's
Quibbler.
alright.
Look at I love this art style. I would watch a cartoon or read an entire comic in this style. It's so good. So a big congrats to everyone. As I said, be cool, be normal about this. This is awesome. We want to be happy for our friends who submitted and won this contest. It's such amazing work, and everyone who submitted did amazing work.
Yes, so please congratulate them, uplift the other members in your community.
Yeah, Yeah, those look cool.
For those
I'm glad they
who
won. I'm
are
glad that
shown
dredge
here,
outfit
we did
won.
contact
I wanted the
our
other
winners,
dredge outfit, but
with
that
their
one's
next
good
steps.
too.
So if you saw your design here today, please check your email. If for any reason we unfortunately don't hear back from you, we'll have to choose a different winner, which we'd hate to really do.
Yes.
Again. So, thanks again for everyone who participated, and now it's going to be up with Brandon to give us the scoop on upcoming 21 tome Dominos.
Let's see this tome. Let's see the tome, man. Yeah, Dracula has a new outfit. Dracula's outfit is so insane, man. So insane. I wonder if Trevor got one too in the Rift. We don't know if Trevor got one.
All right, hello again. Today we are welcoming our product manager, Brandon, back to the Dead by Daylight couch to give us a scoop on everything to do with our new and very special tome. So please join me.
I'm excited for them to talk about 2v8 returning. I want that one.
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us today. So this is the latest tome, and it's called Dominos, and it comes out on October 8th. Not only does it have a great theme and a great theme song.
The tome comes out October 8th?
But I know the team will go
next
out
week.
on the rewards for this one, and I'm really excited for you to tell
October
us about
8th
it.
is
So
next
what can
week.
you tell?
So yeah, this has been a really exciting tome for us to work on for a bunch of reasons. For starters, Dominus is an extension of our Castlevania chapter, so we're really getting the opportunity to dive deeper into that world than ever before. The title Dominus comes from, the new Castlevania Dominus collection, which was recently released. It's a re-release of a handful of Nintendo DS Castlevania games, so we pulled a lot of the inspiration from outfits, straight from those games.
That's cool.
All right, so how much more Castlevania content can players expect to see as part of this tome?
They can expect a ton. We've got some unbelievable outfits, which I'll tell you about in a second. But beyond that, from the memory unlocks to all the other rewards in Dominus, everything is either Gothic inspired or Castlevania inspired. We treated this tome as a giant celebration of all things Castlevania, and we really want the players to feel that. So, with that being said, we've been really lucky to develop a great relationship with Konami over the years, and they really opened the door for us to delve into their past games.
Right
and
on.
touch base on some of those amazing elements from those actual games. And I think, players who are, fans of the franchise will be really fond of. So, safe to say, we just had a blast. We went all out with, this tome. And hopefully both Castlevania fans and DVD fans alike will love it too.
Well, I know they're going to love it because we've got some amazing outfits to look into. So let's go ahead and jump right into that.
Right.
So what are
Let's see those
standouts
outfits
from the Dominus collection that players can earn here?
Yeah, so for starters, we got some really cool legendary outfits. Soma has the Soma Cruise outfit for Trevor Belmont, and we got True Form for Dracula. And the best part, the best part of a True Form Dracula is it's not just a plain old legendary, but it's a visceral legendary, which means
is it a legendary skin?
Unique Mori. Clip here.
Very fancy.
Oh, the Mori.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And he just got thrown like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah.
That's a cool. So Dracula's new outfit has a new Mori.
The team really went above and beyond with this one. So I can't wait to get this, into our players' hands. In addition to those outfits, we also have 3 very rare outfits. We have Shinoa's dress for Yui, Jonathan's attire for Felix, which is based on Jonathan Morris's character, and Death's cloak for the nurse. So that's some of what you get to, have in the Dominus tome. And while I don't want to spoil just everything,
Yeah, come on, Brandon, a little bit.
I'll give you something. Okay, there's a little Easter egg.
Little treat.
Yeah, and there's a really cool Easter egg that you'll find. it's going to be attached to Soma's.
That's
legendary
cool. So
outfits.
Dracula's
I
new
won't
skin
say
has a new
anything more
Mori.
than that,
That's
but,
pretty dope. That
you know, if you
Mori is
figure it out,
sick.
you may just
They need to
get
keep
a little
doing
surprised at the
outfits
end.
that have a new Mori.
Okay, so you heard
Like
the
Naughty
version, you got
Bear,
your
the
homework,
Were-Elk
so
skin.
figure it out and then tell me the answer. But I'm so excited to see what all of that. And we already talked about so much. That's like because everything has been earnable so far in the Rift, and not just the outfits. So can you give us a bit of a preview of some of the other awards?
Yeah, for sure. So from player cards to badges, banners, charms, all of these items are being pulled from the Castlevania's history. We wouldn't have enough time to really go into detail with all of them, but here are some of my favorites. So for example, the badges, you have great stuff like Shinoa's back tattoo. We also
Those
have
are cool
Death's
badges.
Companion that perches on Death's shoulder in the games, and we also have character portraits like Alucard, Soma, and Dracula, of course.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I had a chance to look at the banners and charms as well, and they are just gorgeous.
Like I said, the team really went all out with this tome. And we got some gorgeous banners that may be familiar to some fans of the franchise. They feature callbacks to.
Oh, that's
Symphony
cool.
of the
Those are cool
Night,
banners.
Like the transition room. We also have a classic Castlevania map layout and some iconic scenes like the stairway to the throne room. And last but not least, the.
I like Dracula's new
throne
skin.
room itself.
It has a new
which I'm sure
Mori.
players are gonna love. And then you got charms. You can earn things like the old school axe, the bone pillar enemy, and a little fun map that kind of nods to Castlevania and DBD at the same time. And some super memorable Castlevania bosses that maybe some players have faced over the years.
All right. Honestly, that all sounds amazing. And as you mentioned, there's even memories tied to the tome that will be associated with these characters.
Yes, they will, and you're gonna have to, play and unlock them yourselves to, really find out what they're all about. But I'll just say it was really cool to explore some more lore for characters like Dracula, for Trevor, and maybe players will get to see Alucard pop in within those memories too. You'll learn a little bit more, about each and every one of them, and you might even get to see some recreations of memorable scenes in past Castlevania games. And I think players are gonna really, really like that one.
Oh yeah, I'm really excited to see what players react to all of this. And finally, I know that we're also releasing another collection for players to earn. So this might
Nice.
not be tied directly to Castlevania, but it is really gothic, right?
Yeah, exactly. As part of this tome, we've also got a great bunch of outfits that are part of our Gothic Tales collection. As you mentioned, these aren't pulled directly from Castlevania, but they're inspired by Gothic themes to make something original for all their characters.
That's cool.
So, without further ado, we've got the Phantom Metal outfit for Jeff. Here he is, rocking his medieval threads and a demonic phantom of the opera kind of style mask.
Yeah, his mask looks really cool.
That's a really
I
cool
love the
outfit.
red.
Yeah, the touch of red is my favorite. Moving on for Claudette. We got the Downfall in blue outfit for Claudette. Keeping
That's
it
okay
character,
for Claudette.
Of course, it includes a
Claudette got an
strapped to her
outfit.
belt.
Okay, you guys can't see my face right now, but I'm losing my mind over this cosmetic.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
And I love that little touch of blue.
She loves that cosmetic.
Oh, absolutely.
Moving forward, we got Meg, and she has the
Meg.
Dark Maneuvers outfit that has her looking quite regal and, ready for battle at the same time.
She does look really regal. I really love like that red. That's
Yeah.
so good.
It's a common thing with the reds and blues in this collection that I really love. But we also got some killers. We got the Unknown, and they have the Bonfire Fair outfit.
That's a
turning
cool
them
outfit for
into
Unknown.
The world's most terrifying medieval soldier, and I love that weapon.
I could not imagine what someone in that time period would say if they saw the Unknown looking like this.
I wouldn't know either. And last but not least, this is my personal favorite, the
Artist.
Flesh outfit for the Artist, which reimagined her as a gothic demon, complete with an animated flame burning on top of her head. Love that.
That headpiece is just immaculate. Oh my gosh.
Right.
That's amazing. You guys knocked it out of the park. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Brandon, for joining us today. And I can't wait to have you back on the couch soon. So thank you so much again. So as a reminder, remember that the Dominus collection comes out on October 8th.
Okay.
Before we get to welcome Kirby onto the couch for our upcoming collection
That's
segment,
next week.
let's go ahead and take a look at the Tome 21 Dominus trailer.
Okay. Here's the trailer. That skin for Dracula is fucking awesome. Looks dope. Trevor. That's Trevor's skin. Cosmetic. Yui has one. Yui's looks pretty cool. I like Dracula's. True Form. It's called True Form. The Nurse. Death Cloak. Felix got one. That's cool. Good job, Felix. And that's a cool Mori.
You thought you could eclipse me. Now die.
That's a cool trailer. I like that trailer a lot. Now, upcoming collections. Hey! Let's see what it is.
Okay, I just saw that Tome trailer. Oh my gosh. The Yui outfit, the new Mori. There's so okay. There's oh my gosh, my brain is scrambled. Let me try to get my bearings again. So we have a new guest on the couch, and today I am joined by our product manager from the store team, Kirby, back on the couch to give us some previews on the upcoming collections and everything that's going on with Halloween. And I'm still
Yeah.
you know the vapors. So thank you so much for joining me, Kirby.
Yeah, really glad to be back.
All right, so it's always fun for seeing what the store team is like pulled out, and I know you guys have gone all the way with Halloween, especially this year with some familiar collections coming back, as well as some new ones that we've got to introduce. So where do we start?
Well, our Haunted by Daylight event is right around the corner, so let's start with the Void collection.
Okay.
Okay.
Justin was up
Another
earlier
Void
in the show
collection?
to give us a reminder of just how terrifying the Void actually is, and this collection that we started last year is really proof of that. Nobody escapes the Void realm unscathed. This place has the ability to
I hope
seep
Kate
into
gets
a
one this
character's
time.
DNA and corrupt
Maybe
them and
not,
really
but
leave
hope.
behind a mark. So we've extended that effect into this collection and really imagined what it would be like to see them, like the long-term effects of that if they get trapped in the Void realm.
Okay.
So this year we're doing 4 outfits for the Void collection, and up first we have Kate.
Yes!
As you can see, we've pushed the collection
Wow.
style a bit further than last
She looks
year.
amazing.
really
I was
like you
right.
guys
Kate
put her
got
hand on
one.
her top.
Let's go.
Really
Kate
cool.
got one.
Yeah, and like here on Adam, we can see that his outfit is still heavily inspired by the base look, but with some extra flair in addition to
Adam.
all the
Okay,
changes
so
the
Adam
Void
got
has
one.
caused.
Oh yeah. and his
That's
hair
cool.
and
Kate
his
got one.
facial
That's
hair,
cool.
so nice.
And for Zarina, we've done some really cool patterns
Zarina
on her
got one.
pants, as well as a Void interpretation of her classic leather jacket.
So it's the
and
Void
scarf
collection, what they did
style.
last year.
That is
Okay.
a really cool change up on her top. That is
Well,
really
that's cool
nice.
that Kate got one. That's cool.
And finally, since it's the first year where killers
Plague!
can use their powers in the Void, it was the perfect time to also add our first killer to the collection,
She
the
looks
Plague.
terrifying, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's cool.
Ooh, okay. That is a perfect spooky collection to kick things off. And for everyone out there, don't forget the Void collection is a time-limited collection. It's only going to be available for the duration of the event, which is from October 17th to November 7th. So, other than that, what else can you tell us about these other collections tied to the event?
So also coming back this
Then I'm
year
gonna have
is
to buy
our
all the
Tricks and
outfits
Treats
for the Void collection.
which is a huge
I
hit
gotta
for
find a way to
fans.
make some more money, and I'll buy
The
the
vibe
whole
of this
collection.
has always been very
it's not gonna stay in the
classic,
store very
very
long.
fun Halloween costumes, and this year is no different. We're doing 2 outfits, one for Sable and one for Michaela.
Okay.
Since this is one of the first times that we've had 2 survivors so closely connected before they entered the fog, it seems like the perfect opportunity for us to do a group outfit for them.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have the Fiery Spider outfit for Sable, which is very on brand for her.
Wow, that's cool.
Wow, look at her. That's amazing.
Yeah, and the fiery cat outfit for Michaela, which turns her into sort of Sable's loyal feline familiar.
That's
But
cool.
yeah, I can see like her little cat ears and the little cat face paint. It's so cute.
Yeah,
People are
it's
gonna love
really-
that.
It's really great. And just like the Void Realm, Tricks and Treats is also a time-limited collection for the duration of this event.
All right, well, those are some really perfect costumes. But Halloween and Dead by Daylight isn't all tricks and treats, Kirby. Sometimes it's serious. It's terrifying. It's scary. It's the scariest time of the year, especially in the entities realm. And we have to go into Halloween with some gruesome outfits as well, which perfect segue for the Hollowed Blight collection. So
Oh,
how
okay.
about you tell us more about that one?
Yeah, so this is our 6th
We
year
got
doing
outfits
the
this
Hallowed
time.
Blight collection, and we've got some really great new outfits to help it grow. It typically features a bunch of killers and really knows how to make like their default very terrifying style even scarier, which is probably why it's so popular. This year, we're doing a handful of new outfits, including the Blighted Pig that has serum
Pig got one.
absolutely oozing out of her pores.
Right on.
Oh my god, her face is so twisted up.
And another addition we've got is the Blighted Good Guy, and you can see really
Chucky
see
got
how the
one.
Blight has sort of transformed him and added extra arms and legs that are now.
Hell yeah,
grafted to his
Chucky got
torso.
one.
He looks terrified to look at. Oh my god.
We've also got the Tragic Hero outfit for Nicolas Cage that
That's cool.
sees him in a Blight splattered ensemble and also rocking some really incredible sideburns.
He does have some incredible sideburns, but that hero pose, I love that as well.
And finally, we have the Blighted Bounty Hunter for the Death Slinger.
Nice.
We've done a lot of licensed killers in this collection in the past few years, so it was really cool to do an original here, and we really love how it turned out.
It is awesome that we did an original. I absolutely love it. 10 out of 10.
Death Slinger's
I'm always
original,
amazed
so
at
that's
how
cool.
the Hollowed Blight collection both manages to look cool and also really gross. So hats off to the art team. Now to close things off, I hear that we are getting some new additions for another collection.
Yeah, exactly. So the Alien collection is back with 2 new outfits.
Oh, okay.
One is a completely original creation we've done for the Xenomorph, as well as a nostalgic look for Ellen Ripley. So to start, we have the all-new Juggernaut Xenomorph. We wanted to
Wow.
never before seen Xenomorph.
That's a
design,
cool
so we
outfit for a
challenged our artists
Xenomorph.
to see
That's
what they could
an
come up with.
Alien
We're
collection?
super happy with the
What?
final results.
Yeah, I am not ready to get chased by that. No, thank you.
Yeah. And for Ripley, we have the new pressure suit outfit that was
That's
heavily
cool.
inspired by the iconic spacesuit from the original Alien film. And we're really
That's
hoping
cool,
that,
man. The
fans of the
Xenomorph got
franchise
a
will
new
get a kick out
outfit.
of it.
Chucky got a new
That is an
outfit.
awesome
Kate
callback.
got a new
Amazing
outfit.
cosmetic. Oh wow! So this is so much. Thank you so much, Kirby, for that download of information and for taking the time to show us all of these amazing new collections. I know you guys are super excited to release them.
Yeah, absolutely. And these are the only ones that we had time to show today, but there's so many more coming, like the clown outfit for the Laugh and Slash collection, as well as more additions to Cozy Break and Modern Tales that'll be coming out during the update as well.
Oh, I'm really looking forward to those. Well, thank you so much, Kirby, for walking us through everything. And once again, if you want to see these amazing looks that we looked at today, you can check it all out on the latest collections page at deadbydaylight.com. And go check it out after the stream is over because you're still trying to get Twitch drops. Remember?
Yeah.
Be committed.
Those are sick
a quick
outfits. It
reminder,
sucks that
as
some of them are
always,
leaving,
that
though. I
every one
can't
of the
waste my money
past
on all of them, and they're
time-limited
leaving.
Events or collections are back in the store between the duration of the event. So that's from October 17th to November 7th. So if you miss getting your hands on any of the tricks or treats or anything like that, this will be the time. But that is all that we've got for our store collection today. Details on return of 2v8 is coming up next, so don't go anywhere.
Yeah, I want to see that. Yeah, those are cool outfits, but some of them are leaving. You have to buy every single one before they leave. I'll find a way to get more money, though. Or I'll just buy all of them at the end of October when I get paid.
Trying to smoke again.
Vaping in
My
here.
God, so many amazing cosmetics.
Yeah.
Jealous that you get to do those and you just get to feast.
Yeah, I'm eating.
And just because you didn't see your favorite character in there doesn't mean they're not getting stuff, right? Because like this, we can't fit everything into the show. So just so folks are aware, we've got a Hattie coming in an upcoming collection. We've got Talita, Renato, and Gabriel, and others, of course. But wanted to give those a shout out. I've seen people in chat looking for some love, so you are not forgotten. Stay tuned. So speaking of cosmetics, what
That's
about
cool
my
that
cosmetics?
Aelin got a new outfit. Finally, Aelin got a new outfit. That's pretty dope.
So
That's
you love
sick.
merch, you love merch, and the Dead by Daylight shop has got a ton of awesome clothes and accessories for you to deck yourself out in.
Yeah, so as you know, our European fans, ordering from the shop has not been the easiest experience for you. Shipping costs and import fees can make it really tough out there to get anything overseas, so it is with a great thrill that we get to announce that we've just opened a European Dead by Daylight store. Now our players across the pond can order without having to get hit with any of those extra fees, and the link is in the chat.
Big ups
Nice.
to Europe. I hope y'all are happy. Our European fans will be able to pick from a wide selection of what we call our evergreen merch. That's the stuff that we always have available. Our goal is to make the North American and European sides at parity, so identical with each other in the long run. But you will note that there are some things that you won't be able to find on that store just because they were short runs that were never meant to come back or last forever. So if you missed out, you missed out. But that's more incentive. Just pay attention as we add new stuff to the store, because sometimes we do those short runs.
Yeah, so I mean, all this,
Oh, you okay? You
all
need a
this,
drink?
yeah, all this talk has made me so thirsty.
Yeah.
You know, I think this is the best time for us to announce that we have been working on a new edition of Dead by Daylight coffee.
Yep.
We've partnered with the coffee maker Madrinas to have this available just in time for Halloween. Very
Nice.
spooky. They were super creative when it came to bringing this idea to life, and the Halloween blend we're launching with this is a cold brew coffee flavored with blood orange and chocolate.
Blood orange. Okay, so the version we're releasing comes in a deluxe package. Am I doing this right? You can see it right here. It comes complete with a cup on the top, and you can use that to prepare your coffee, which Dork's holding. If you want to grab and enjoy some of this Halloween season coffee, just head over to the link that's in the chat and make your order.
That's cool.
And I think we've done our sales for the day. There it is. So I think folks are probably waiting to hear more about 2v8.
I am.
And now I'm happy to deliver that via our good friend Justin Brown, who's going to join me out here on the couch in just a second. So stay tuned. We'll learn about 2v8.
"2v8 returns. Let's go. Yeah, I'm so hyped for this. Really hyped for this. Yeah, that is Spirit. That's Deathslinger and that's Spirit. They added Deathslinger and Spirit. 100% that's Spirit. But when does it come out? If it doesn't come out this year, when does it come out next year?
Welcome back, Justin. Welcome back to the show. It's great to have you here. Justin is our product director on Dead by Daylight, and he's here to give us an update on the next iteration of 2v8 that's just around the corner. So thanks for being here.
Hey, I'm glad to be back.
So as I mentioned, I used the word iteration. I might say it a few more times because it's kind of the perfect word. So when we brought the mode out this past summer, we said it would be a first iteration, and it truly was. And now we're ready to bring the second iteration, which will be from November 12th to November 26th. So you have to wait another minute, but we have a lot, as you've just seen in the show, a lot coming to tide you over there. But yeah, the team from the beginning knew that what we released in the summer, this isn't the final product, this is our first step. So Justin's going to tell us about what we've done to address player feedback and add some new functionality. So why don't we start? Tell me how the team reacted to the players' reaction to 2v8.
Yeah, so first, I mean, it was a great reception from the community. Our team was super happy. We were really relieved there were no big bugs. Huge shout out to the team. They put in a lot of effort for that first iteration. So it was great
That's
to see
cool.
a big success. And of course, anytime you put something live for the first time ever, you're going to learn something new. Sometimes it can be anticipated. Sometimes it can kind of come out of the blue. With that in mind, we've made a few changes for V2 real quick. We also did a few things we knew we wanted to do in advance.
That's cool.
And we're getting it back out in players' hands pretty quickly, as you can imagine. I think some people speculated 6 months would be the next run. We're doing it basically in 3.
Yep.
And it's largely because, one, we didn't want players to wait 6 months to play it again, of course, and we didn't really want to wait 6 months to get more feedback.
Yeah, 6 months is kind of the standard DBD turnaround time, so getting it in within this window is actually a big win for us and for players, so psyched that it could come back. So you mentioned that you already had stuff or the team already had stuff they wanted to address before we even got the player feedback, so let's start with that.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we knew, for one, that more content was needed. We had 5 killers in the first iteration. We have to add more killers, of course, probably add more maps. So that was something we knew we wanted to lock in real quick. I'm happy to announce today that we are adding 3 new killers for this next iteration.
Okay.
It'll be the Deathslinger,
There he is.
the Blight,
Look at him.
in his glory, and the Spirit, of course.
Ta-da! Awesome. And with those new killers, can we also expect some new maps?
Yes, so 5 new maps. Of course, Dead Dog Saloon's going to make its first appearance in 2v8, Yamoka Estate as well. And then there'll be 3 additional maps from the...
Okay, so the third killer is Blight.
And then the last thing, for sure, that we always knew we were going to do in this iteration, long before we got feedback, was Survivors had classes in the first iteration. Killers did not. We knew that one day we wanted Killers to be at parity there. So a killer classes.
This is dope.
All right, so hold on to that for a minute. We'll come back to the killer classes. So that's what you knew you were going to change already. So the unknown element was what the players would say and think. So what did we get from player feedback that we're working on in this new version?
Yeah, so the first big one was people really wanted to play killer in this first iteration, and it makes sense. We anticipated that to some level. It's the first time you play with a friend as a killer or play with a partner, of course. I think the extent to which that was true was far greater than we anticipated. Some players were waiting 8, 9, 10 minutes just for a match in 2v8 as killer. Shows how awesome the experience was, but at the same time, it's not something we want players to have to.
Not a great experience.
Of course. Yes, so one of the big ways to tackle that, we figure, is to make the Survivor experience more exciting, more interesting, and that's one of the areas of focus for V2, for sure. Another thing we noticed as the event wore on, especially near the end, this idea of slugging to win became prominent. We knew that's something we want to address in V2, and we have what we believe is a pretty good solution for that. And then last but not least, this snowballing. I mean, 1v4 can snowball a little bit, but on 2v8 it was sort of exasperated.
Right.
So it could really snowball to the point where it wasn't really fun at times. And we have a solution, a small solution that'll help deal with that. It's pretty simple. Basically, every time a survivor is hooked, the gen repair speed will speed up slightly. Every time a generator pops, it will decrease. So as long as the match is staying balanced, you won't really feel it at all. But as soon as it starts to snowball one way or the other, you'll start to feel that system kick.
Okay.
Deathslinger,
Cool. So you mentioned
Spirit, and Blight.
Our take to addressing
New characters in
to
2v8.
make
Interesting.
survivors more interesting. So let's get into that. So what is new for the survivors in this iteration?
Yeah, so one of the things is we wanted to give them more to do. And so in this next iteration, we have 2 sort of, ideas that we are introducing, I guess, today. We have what we call an active ability as well as an unlock ability.
Right.
And the unlock ability players would be sort of familiar with from the first iteration. In the first iteration, after being sent to the cage, I believe it was 2 times, every survivor would unlock the perk self-care, effectively. We're just doubling down on that mechanic. Now, what you will unlock is class dependent. So each class has their own perk. The Escapist is still self-care, but the other 3 classes will have their own unique sort of unlock perk. And that's very interesting.
And I think, keep going. We got some video queued up that they're going to show you here for the next bit.
All right, good. And then the next one is active abilities, just to add more to that Survivor gameplay. Effectively, active abilities are going to charge up by themselves over time.
That man just rebuilt a pallet.
Yes, and once it's charged, you can use your active ability. You can do great things like rebuild a pallet, heal teammates, boost gen repair speed. It just depends on what your class's active ability is.
Yeah, that's awesome. And in the pickups, right?
Yeah, so that's the last thing that active abilities can do. To address slugging, if your active ability is charged, or once it's charged and you're in the dying state, you can use your active ability to pick yourself off the ground
Wow,
as well.
that's fantastic.
That's cool.
Internally, we called those active abilities ultimate.
So it's like base kit
it's
unbreakable
sort of
when you use your ability.
It's a thing that recharges. You can do it, do cool stuff. Yes, so the pickup mechanic is also, it brings.
Yeah. Sorry. There's
It brings flashlight saves back into the equation, is what I was going to say.
Exactly. So that's the one other big thing we heard a lot in the first iteration was like, there's no flashlight saves, there's no pallet saves. So killers will have to pick up a survivor again before they can send them to the cage. Reintroduces that gameplay. There's more interactions with the killers again, which is what we really want.
Yeah, there you go, right there. There's the video. They're waiting for us to say the flashlight. That's why. All right, so of course you just saw there's a ton more for the Survivor.
Okay, so killers have to pick up this time.
The hope is that gives more people a draw to play Survivor, so we don't have such a lopsided killer queue. So, speaking of killers, you mentioned earlier that we're adding classes, so let's get into that.
Yeah, so it's another one of the main updates in V2. In the first iteration, all of killers had their own sort of individual abilities.
Right.
And those are sticking around. But in addition to those, killers will now be able to choose one of 4 classes, which sort of augment whatever your preferred playstyle is as killer. And it really allows you to sort of customize whichever character you want to the playstyle you have. It is important to note, I think, for everybody that in each match, you can only have one of each class. So 2 killers cannot use the same class.
Okay.
But I think as far as the classes are, you know a little bit about them, right?
Yeah, so each killer is going to choose a class, like you just said. So the classes are Shadow, which encourages sneaking up on survivors, blocking escapes, working in tandem with the other killer to create the element of surprise. Then there's Brute, all about being relentless, unstoppable force during chases. And there's the Enforcer class, that's perfect for preying on the weak and finishing the job on the injured survivors. And then the Fearmonger, focused on movement throughout the map and staying unseen to aid your killer partner in the hunt.
Of course. And so we knew we wanted to add these classes. I think they're also going to help us make 2v8 a little bit easier to be expandable in the future. We don't have to create so many custom, unique abilities per killer in the future. So we're quite excited about them.
I'm excited to see what people think and to see them start playing around with it and what combinations they'll do, as they always do. And, trying out the new killers as well in the mode will introduce a ton of dynamics. So thank you, Justin, to you and the team, of course. If the team's watching back at the studio, hello, thank you for your work on 2v8. I know the community is psyched about it, psyched for it to come back. So as a reminder, it's coming back November 12th to the 26th. Keep an eye on our socials. Go to deadbydaylight.com.
Okay, it comes out November 12th. I knew it comes out this year.
Justin, thank you for joining us. And you, I ask you to stay tuned. We're going to do our Q&A next.
I can wait that long. Now as they're doing the live Q&A, I can't even type in my answers.
See ya.
Bye. Interesting. Okay. Aelin got an outfit. Chucky got an outfit for the Hollow Blight collection. Kate got an outfit from the Void collection. Pretty dope. Pretty insane show. Thank you so much for watching, guys. This will be it. Thank you for watching my video and me reacting to this stream. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace!